UGA, UGA, that's that underground Athens. That's that underground. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. Sometimes you get to past the ones you see on the way back down. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. You got to learn to love yourself before someone else. I said it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. Say it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. I said it's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. Even if I lived in Cali, it's I'm a Bulldog.
Hey, there's another session. Keeping it real, Mr. White. Want to shout out Jessica Brooks, Eugene Willis. Again, want to shout out Carlos, Playboy. Today we have a special guest, my own blood. I'm a little excited, but
versatile.
who are you? Tell them who you are.
I am Charo. I'm a single mom. I'm a nurse. I'm a sister of 4 African American male brothers. I have a multitude of cousins. I think it's 53 of us.
That's a family.
Yeah. Grandmama had 14 kids. So I'm Daniel's cousin. I am voice of reason. I'm an African American female that has raised 3 daughters that are adults now. Here in this wonderful world of America, KKK. Hey.
Whoa. How you get it? Hold up. How you
Get into nursing.
How do you know? How did you do that?
How did I do
As
that?
a black woman in
My mama was
America.
My mom was a military woman. She was in the military, and she was like a Black Panther. My mama was one of those people that raised kids, kept everything going, and we grew up in the hood. So I grew up with the moms that weren't. I have nothing against anybody that dances, do other things. That's get it. But my mom grew up working and raising me and my brother, and wasn't anything before that. It was nothing before that. So I can say I had examples. I had my Aunt T. Linda. I had my Aunt Margaret. I had my Aunt Annice. I had my mom, who I lost in April of this year, April 25th. So shout out to my mom, because I miss her. And a day go by, I don't quite miss her. But watching her get up, go to work, wash clothes, clean house, take care of this person, kids, these people, kids, clean this apartment. I watched my mom iron clothes 50 cents a piece. 50 cents for each pair of pants, 50 cents for each shirt. I've seen it, so I know that it can be done. So when I had my daughters, I knew I wasn't going to take no shit off nobody, male or female, because I didn't want my kids growing up taking shit off somebody. You see what I'm saying? So what I did was I found my niche. I will always find where I'm needed. Even when I was little, I would find out where I'm needed. And that was my hustle. That was my hustle. I never did anything sexual for money, because I was a tomboy. I had 4 brothers, and 6 was the last thing on my mind. Hell, I was grown when I had 6. But I looked at it like this. I was either going to eat these streets up, or they was going to eat me up. So I said, I'm going to have to read, I'm going to have to learn, I'm going to have to excel.
You understand that?
And I raised my girls. I fought against the odds. I was here during everything. The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, when 2000 came in.
What was the odds?
The odds was, when you were black and you living in Gainesville or you living in Georgia, you couldn't work at Charter. You couldn't work at Georgia Power. You couldn't work at... Yeah, black faces wasn't in the front of anything. It wasn't. When I came to Athens to visit my family, is when I realized it's black people working in a Charter. It's black people in the cable company. I was here. I grew up in Gainesville. That is the capital of the clans. So when you went somewhere and you paid your bills, you bought groceries, you got gas, no, you couldn't see a black face. You go to the hospital, you see a nurse. She was white. Yeah, doctors, white men. Now you know
None
when
of that.
you the nurse. You a real nurse? You a real nurse? I get that all the time. But let me say this.
Was she supposed to be a play nurse?
Let me say this. When you black and you in any type of field, you have to know your shit. You can pass when you another race. You'll get that job. Just show up for the interview. But if you black, you got to show up for that interview. And as a nurse, you got to damn near perform surgery. Damn near. You got to know what the doctor knows. Oh, yeah.
If you're a black man.
If you're a black man related to black women, we sleep less at night. We sleep less at night.
Boy, sometimes it be hard to get them jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still be broke.
I worked in
Get nothing.
Facilities where they quit because a black man gets the supervisor position. It was a black man got head of the kitchen and half the staff walked out. That he wasn't gonna be their boss. You know, I get a lot of times when they don't want to respect my education because the skin color it's the first thing they see. They can't see the degree, they can't see your education, but they can see your skin color. But when they let you fight for their life and you save them, and they
see something else.
They had that aha moment. Yeah, cause don't get it twisted. Now I get called a nigga every day at work. I get called a nigga every day at work. You a nigger? You black? You a nigger? Are you a nigger? And I still have to smile and take care of this person and make sure that they not only live through the day, but they have the best quality of health for the 12 hours I'm there. Regardless if I'm that nigger. I was told this morning when I said my mom had passed, she said, ooh, aren't you special? Aren't you pitiful? Yeah. And I had to smile, grin, and bear it.
They got dementia, right?
Dementia, and some just don't have it, and they just who they are. You, they servant.
That's who they are.
You, they servant. You a nurse, you are a servant. When you a nurse, you are a stripper in scrubs to them, or a waitress in scrubs, because they want to touch your private parts, male and female, and they say sexual things to you, and you know you get maltreatment. It's everywhere. You know, I've been treated better in prisons than I have in nursing homes.
Stop playing.
I don't work hospital. I don't work dialysis. I don't work nursing home. I don't work prison. I don't work every field, family medicine, everything you can name. I've been treated better in prison with a 95% African American male population. Treated me better than elderly white people. It's mind blowing because inmates clean up, they look out for each other, they get their own needs provided. They don't come to you, you know, if they sick, they'll go to the machine and get a ginger ale and try to tweak something, sweat it out. They'll do, you know, and they never disrespect me. So black men get a bad rap off of just visual judgment. You know, I'm scared. I feel safer when I'm out of town and I see black people. I feel bad for saying that. But I do. I travel a lot. I've been to 269 cities this year, and this year is not over. I'm a travel nurse, and I go to cities when you're short at night. So I might show up at a prison in the middle of the night. I might show up anywhere at night. I might be in Buckhead at 12 o'clock at night, but if I see somebody a black male, I feel like if something happened to me, he gonna be, sister, I got you. I got you, sister. You know, I feel safer than this sexually provoked white. I mean, some of the stuff they say to you, you know you better not be caught out at dark. I can't imagine being a black male. But that's how I raised my daughters. And then I had 4 black brothers. So I worry about them to this day. I worried about them then. I worry about them now. I worry about my male cousins, even though I know I have a cousin I'm feuding with real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Are you worried any? about being a black male? Do you worry about us? Do the black men worry about the black females?
I worry about black people, period.
Do y'all see what we go through?
Female, whatever.
I feel like we have more sexual assaults than y'all.
Yeah, I know y'all do. Because at the same time, the black male's doing the same thing to the black woman.
Yeah, it is. I say arm yourself legally. I've been legally armed for probably 20 years, 30 years. I don't know.
Because I see, I hate this came up, but I've been dealing with them people for a long time.
Yeah.
I always been dealing with them, doing with music, because I'm in the city of Athens, and then dealing with food.
Oh yeah, food service. Who wants food if black man ain't involved? It's the best food.
And you go back to say like the jobs and stuff like that. I always been the best, but sometimes because this guy went to
what is
school,
cordon bleu
or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably why they ain't, anyway. We might come in at the same time. We might know each other.
Yeah.
But they gonna pay him more ASAP.
Yeah. Cause she went to Excelsior and you went to Athens Tech. I go through that.
And this has, maybe it's because how I look. Maybe I need to cut my hair more.
It ain't even about that. It's
shave more.
It ain't even about that because you could have came in there with that. But a mindset is a mindset. You know, when somebody's mind is set on something, that's what it is. And it's not about right and wrong. It's about feelings.
And then the hoops you got to jump through to get raises and things like that.
And
I mean, for me, for the people I have worked with or seen through my life,
yes,
they
want to cap our pay.
A lot of hoops.
Yeah.
But man, I realize sometimes like you just gave this motherfucker that don't do shit. Goddamn raise.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I need to start finding me something else.
And that's what you do. You never let somebody think you're who I depend on. I've been a nurse for some years, but I've never stayed at a job over a year and a half, 2 years at the longest. I've never stayed longer than 2 years. It can be going just fine. I can love them. They can love me. I've never been anywhere I can't go back, but I leave because I don't want to overstay my welcome. That's number one. And two, I learn skills when I travel. I get more skills and I learn more and I meet more people and I network and I do other things. So if I'm in prison for a year and a half, I'm going to go do psych for 2 years. And then I'm going to go do geriatric for a year. And then I'm going to go, and just keep doing that wherever I'm needed and learn from that because people don't owe you anything. They don't have to like you. They don't have to hire you. They don't have to keep you. And once you get in the mindset that this person, they don't owe me nothing, then you'll start treating them like, I don't even know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Because I really don't. Nobody knows if they're going to be here tomorrow. This ain't life. We ain't going to make it out alive. So don't let somebody depend on you and change how you feel. Because you could be dead next week. And you done gave them the better hours of your life. Don't do that. If you unhappy in a relationship, if you unhappy at a job, your neighborhood, unhappy with friends you have, let it go.
Stop it.
Let it go.
Stop it.
Life is so short that I won't even tolerate shit from my family if they on some BS. You got to cut the snake head off. And by they'll die. Might take some time. I love everybody. But for me to continue to love everybody, to continue to be that person, I have to remove myself. The only thing I can change in a room that's not right is me. I can't change nothing else.
Why people do thinking other stuff then?
They want to change and mold you. Well, I'm going to hire you and bring you in, and then I make you into what I want. You can never do that. You check the resume and see if that's what I do. And then you hire me and bring me in. Don't hire me and bring me in and think I'm your child. Because you can't even mold a child. They'll grow up and become who they want to be.
With a whooping.
So I look at it like this. I work for you. I'll enjoy you. I'll enjoy my time with you. I'll be your friend. I'll enjoy you, my time. Relationship, same. But when it's over, it's over. It's about being strong enough to be just you. Not you and working for this. I'm employed here and there. Just you. Just you. I'm Charo. That's who I am. I'm just me. When I'm not at work, I'm not a nurse. You know, I'm always a mom. I'm always a mom. My kids can be in Germany. They grown. They be everywhere. I'm always a mom. But everything else can't depend on me. Mm-mm. I'll come in, do my 12 hours, give you the best that I got. But you're not going to have your business thriving, believing that I'm going to make you millions. Because I can leave you next week. Yeah. It ain't no cap on nurses' pay. You know, how bad do you need one? Yeah. And I'm trying to start a post-op, pre-op, BBL, and the surgeries I'm gonna start doing aftercare. Yeah. So I'll be going with you to have your surgery. I'll set your room up, pick you up from the airport, administer medication, pick up medications, take care of you, you know, and then take you to the post-op appointment. It's gonna cost you.
Free.
Yeah, and you have a goodie bag with bedroom shoes and a nice robe, and I'll be there to clean you. Anybody that's had these surgeries know you need a nurse.
Think they like that?
Oh, I know they will. Pick you up in luxury.
Do more.
Yeah, pick you up with a wheelchair. This is a guaranteed wheelchair. Because when you show up at Hartsville Jackson, there is no guaranteed wheelchair when you leave from surgery. No guaranteed
wheelchair.
No. And the reason I said I was going to go into the business of doing that is because we're losing a lot of black females to these surgeries. They coming home and dying. Coming home and dying a month later, 2 weeks later. Things dehisce. They may not align. It could be a botched surgery. He say wrap up and don't unwrap until I unwrap you, which might be 2 weeks, 14 days, or whenever. It could be botched. It can dehisce. You could cough. You could laugh. You could anything, and it dehisce. If you don't have a nurse there, who do you have?
How often do it happen?
It can happen. You can look online and see.
I feel like it's been happening for a long time.
Yeah.
And
you can get necrotic. You can die from the inside. Tissue can die on the inside of you, and you can have a little pinhole dot, look like a little mole, but behind that mole, you could be necrotic. See, they went inside of you. And sometimes the body rejects foreign objects. We all know the body can reject. Some of us keloid over. Some people scar. Some people don't take the antibiotics. Some people don't know what they need to take. Some doctors let you leave 3 pain pills.
Yeah.
And you on your damn own. It's about the black community coming together. Come together.
And take care of each other.
Yeah. If you got a mechanic, you got a nurse, even if you got free time and you can babysit for somebody so that they can go to school and they can get their education, then y'all trade off, you go to school and you get your education and do it like that.
Help one another
because you can do it. Y'all already nurses. Y'all are already nurses. Black men, black women. You've been going in there getting a concert for your mama. You've been going in there measuring out fluids. You've been knowing when you can eat, what you can't eat, what upsets you. You've been knowing that.
Check your resume.
Y'all already in the field.
Check it out.
In the field. We already caregivers.
You was born that way.
Yeah, you got guys that have friends that's been shot in gang violence. And you see this guy that's been shot and he's well cared for. How? His friends. They don't even know they're nurses. But yet, I changed him. I gave him a bath. I cleaned him up. But they don't realize that the reason his skin is still good and none of this is infected is, young man, you did that. And that's what brought me my bond with the guys at the prison. They never knew how talented they was.
Look at that.
They were multi-talented. Like,
even you.
Numbers, no numbers. You can say what's this times this, and somebody will jump up and say it.
I encourage you to leave that job.
Yeah. And go where you
get some more money.
Yeah.
Always get more.
It's out here.
Don't just leave.
See what's needed. And jump on it.
Where you need it.
Yeah. Because you don't know all the multitude of things you know.
Somebody needs you.
Yeah.
Somebody needs you.
This is so true. You are
if she don't want you.
Ooh, somebody do. If he don't want you, somebody do. Them kids always love you. So no, you don't never give up on you. When everything give up on me, when I'm having a bad day, I cannot say that I don't have a bad day. I cry maybe 2 times a day.
How you deal with that?
How I deal with it, I fill myself up on prayer. What you believe in. If you believe in you, pray to you. If you believe in Allah, if you believe in Jesus, pray that. Fill yourself up on that and stand on it. You can't fill yourself up on something and doubt it. You don't doubt your money. You don't doubt that supervisor wanting you to come in. So why doubt the power of self? You have power in yourself. Sometimes I tell myself, I know I have multiple cars and like shoes and stuff, but I tell myself, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to buy that. I don't tell myself, I'm going to see what guy I can scam out of whatever. I don't depend on nobody else. I don't depend on nobody else. If you take me to dinner tonight, I can take you to dinner tomorrow. You best to believe that. I don't depend on nobody. I'm not needy. I'm not a user. One thing you have to have is the power of self-sufficiency.
Love yourself.
Will you starve if somebody else don't feed you?
Will you starve?
Self-sufficiency. Go where you're needed, and you get paid. And you'll get paid. You can get paid for all kind of things.
Somebody needs you. Somebody needs you.
I look at it like this. If you feel like you're being mistreated, it don't matter if it's a relationship. It don't matter if it's friendship. It can be work. If you feel mistreated, get out. Get out.
Let it go.
Yeah.
You just had this conversation.
Yeah.
But it seems it keep coming up.
Love and positivity. It's the reason.
Love yourself.
Love and positivity.
Help one another.
Yeah.
Let it go.
And stop prejudging.
You need that long handled spoon.
I don't like that.
Use it.
That prejudgment.
They're already judging us.
You know
anyway.
how like if
just the way we look.
A girl goes somewhere, the other girls don't like her because she just walked in the room, or if a guy goes somewhere, they sizing him up. I wonder if he can fight, or I wonder if he got money. Is he broke? We gotta go. Stop prejudging.
Well, that's the first thing on your mind.
Yeah, stop prejudging. Stop.
Love
prejudging.
your brother.
Stop prejudging. Some of the richest friends I have, they don't wear that shit y'all wear. Some of the poorest friends I have wear the most expensive fucking clothes.
I done been in a lot of hot damn houses with a lot of money. Shit, they got now. Old folk closet and know what they wearing every day when I see them.
Yeah. That's another
just a
thing.
regular old same pants he had for 4 years.
That's another topic. Financially savvy. Work on your credit score. Your credit score is an invisible noose that they use to hang us with. Now people say that white kids come in the world with a 750 credit score. Let me explain something to you. 750, 800. Let me explain how this is happening. When you have yourself together, and I'm going to tell you how to do this shit, and I ain't charging you nothing. Anybody charging you to get your credit together, get away from them. Do you understand me? Get your ass on. Okay. Piggyback your kids off of your fucking credit card. You understand what I'm telling you? You got 3 kids. Get your 3 open lines of account credit. Now, when you first open it, it's going to drop because that was an inquiry. So it's going to drop at a few points. Open that line of credit, Capital One. When these people come up to you in the store, would you like to apply for the Old Navy, the Ultra credit card? Let me tell you something. I got enough on them cards to buy cars. Don't use the credit card. You understand what I'm telling you? Piggyback your kids on that shit. And if you and your spouse real strong and connected and y'all love each other, and he got the 850 or she got the 850, piggyback that. Because this is what they're doing. Now, John, the white husband, he goes to work. He works for the Fortune 500 company. He has a credit score of 850. His son, I don't do shit. Probably play video games. But his credit score is 775. John piggyback his son. These are your kids that you're going to die and leave here on this dirty ass earth with nothing, with nobody to look out for them. Piggyback your kids. Go online, get your own credit report sent to you.
You can do it.
Call the numbers on there. Those accounts have been bought. They're going to charge you less than half of what you owe to get it off of there. It'll take 30 days to come off. The ones that's so damn old, dispute them. Dispute them. Simply say, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's all it takes. I don't know what you're talking about. 9 times out of 10, the company gone anyway. It was that old. disputed. You have things on your credit that would
And
have
you see
been
how the
fell
world
off,
is
and it's
changing
just sitting
today,
there.
every day.
Live off your credit. Keep your money. Keep your money. Spend money when you have to. When you go out to spend money, tell yourself, who pocket is this going in? If I don't see usage out of something, like a multi-use out of something, I don't buy it. If I don't really need it, if it's something I know I'm going to sit down, I don't buy it. The power of purchase, the black dollar, the black vote, the black credit. That's power.
Don't even use it.
That's the power. The power
Waste
of the
some
black
money.
vote. That's how we move this
On.
place. That's how we can unite and move. We can change the world with simply that. When you can go into a car, I can go in a car dealership and buy a car in 20 minutes. I took a guy with me to buy a car, and he said, I ain't never seen a damn car get sold this fast. He said, you have to do paperwork and call this place and call it. Let me tell you something about credit. You can sign it and forget it. I can go in this damn Nike store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I love them damn shoes, $200-$300 Jordans, different. Sign for it.
Pay it later.
Pay it when you want to. And this is how you do that. You have to buy yourself something because you got to keep them numbers rolling. It's a game of numbers. If you got a $10,000 credit line, go buy those $200 Jordans. Go fucking get them. You pay back $50, $50 a week as soon as you leave that store. Don't even wait for that shit to bill you. Start hitting their asses back, giving it back, giving it back, giving it back.
Yeah,
In
I
4
walk out the
weeks.
store with it.
And guess what? That credit score. You got your shoes, and guess what? Because that's how they play the game.
That's discount.
That's how they play the
What
game.
we got no trying to discount.
And stop trying to cheat and scheme off your brothers and cheat your brothers.
That's all we do.
Yeah, I want you to sell it to me for $60. I know it's $75. Or I want you to do my hair for $40. I know you charge $100. Stop that shit.
But so they walk in the room, they don't. The brothers.
Stop that shit.
The lady too. The lady start scheming too. Soon you walk in the room, boom, boom, boom.
Do more. Go above and beyond. If you do my hair, and all my hairstylists will tell you this, and anybody that do my nails will tell you this. If you do my hair or my nails, I pay you what you charge, and I tip your ass. You know why? Because this is your business. This is how you feed yourself. So if you charge me $100, yes, I pay $100 for my nails. If you charge me $100, I'm gonna tip you $20. You twist my hair, I'm gonna tip you. If I eat, you gonna eat. If I order food to your house or your shop, you gonna eat too.
What's wrong with that?
It come back. That money I put out, it come back. It come back to the point where I only work 2 days a damn week.
American dream.
2 days a week. I still drive like I want. I still go out like I want. I still eat my oxtails 2-3 times a week.
Oh, it's oxtails.
I still live my life.
People talking
Be
about
good to
oxtails.
yourself. Be good to each other. You see a black business
See,
start,
I cook
purchase
oxtails.
something. I buy something. If I know somebody run a black business, pandemic here, I order so many damn different shirts from people, bags, whatever they
Just
will make.
cause.
Yeah.
I
Cause
love you.
Cause it's
I
a
support you.
black female and her little kids running around and she making t-shirts. I want 3 of them. I want a bag made. I want a picture made. I want a cup made. I want
First thing
something
we
made.
want, right on Tummy Hill.
That's
Can
who
you
we
believe
want
it
back
got
here.
back popular?
But I can't call him. See that girl that I can get my shirt made? I can call her. And it's Yasmin. She's the bartender at Juicy Crab.
Juicy crab.
And I love her. She is so sweet. Yasmin, shout out to her. I had to do that. She do my shirts, my cups. She done made me bags. I love her. That's my girl. And Katari, that's who do my locks. Shout out to her too. Yes,
Speaking of
black business. And I had a
anybody
black girl
else,
doing
shout somebody else out.
Nails by Sheree. Is it Nails by Sheree on Broad Street? Ari used to do my nails over there. I cannot remember those girls' name. I'm thinking of every black business I can. Grilled Cheese, Soul Art, Kareem, Mona in Buford. Mona makes shirts and bags. I don't know her business name, but I was going through a lot. She made me some nurses shirts. This girl brought them shirts to me. Not just to me. She brought them upstairs to my room while I was grieving
Mona
and going
in
through.
Buford.
Mona, that is my girl. That is my girl. That is my girl. It's a lot of black businesses out here. Stop thinking black businesses gonna cheat you. Look out for your people. Look
You
out
get
for your
cheated
people.
anyway. Why not get
You
cheated out
getting
right in the store
robbed.
if you think you is?
Get cheated.
If you think you is.
You're not getting cheated. You're getting robbed. Okay, robbed without a mask and a gun by somebody that's ultra fucking scary, like Steve Jobs. You know, and all these people at Amazon. That man making all that damn money at Amazon. These people going to the moon. You know how much it costs to go to the moon. You know, but you don't trust your brother enough to buy a shirt from him. But you'll watch Verizon wireless man build a damn jet and send lights to the moon just to see the lights.
Come on, stop playing.
But yet you'll refuse to help
support your brother.
Yeah. Support your brother restaurant, support your sisters.
Don't you want to see your brother do that too?
Yes. These girls making these candy apples, these candied grapes, buy them. Cakes, I love them. Some of them I would look to shout out. I don't know your name.
Don't even eat them.
Yes, and Drip by Dia, Shondia. She's been doing hair since she was 9. She's 21. She's mobile. She does hair, and she's wonderful. I'm talking about great. I would get her to do my hair. I mean, multitude of different styles of whatever you want done. And that's Shondia Stafford, Drip by Dia.
Drip by Dia.
Yes.
Say it again.
Drip by Dia, Shondia Stafford. Over here, son. All black businesses, I could go on and on. Cuts by Ray. Here.
Athens.
Yes.
Georgia.
Yes. Shout out to Ray. She does a good job. My nephew head. Whatever she say, tell me what you want. And he do it. Ashley Wright. The right way. Ashley Wright is James Wright's daughter.
Making money the right way.
Been cutting hair. She is wonderful. When I tell you these girls cut hair like no other. These black businesses need to be shouted out. We need to be wearing shirts.
Stand up for your brother.
Yes, we need billboards. We need shirts. We need to have just shirts with all these different businesses. Don't you want to see that? Yes. These football games.
Give me another hater. They gonna give us more haters.
Yes, these football games we need to start going to. We need to start recruiting our youth into positivity. We need to start teaching them about finances. You know, if we can pull them aside and teach them how to sell crack, if we can pull them aside and show them how to write a check. Our kids are not being taught how to write cursive. That's to take your way, to sign your signature. Get your check, and you need your signature for your gun license. Okay, so when the shit break out, when it pop off, and you're not able to go up there to the courthouse and get what you need because you can't sign, and not just sign. The reason they took sign language, cursive away, is not just to sign but to read. If you can't write it, you can't read it. That's what the Declaration of Independence is, cursive. We need to get on our black kids. We need to teach them that yes, fast money and stripping and dope, that's fast, but it's not
fast
long.
They can take it away,
it's not long. Fast mean come and go. That's what fast mean. Fast mean come and go. You want longevity. You want generational wealth. You want your kids, their siblings, and everybody to be good. If you mess with Rodney or whoever in the hell, Aaron or whatever dude you mess with, he got 5 damn kids, 5 different. You need to get all them kids together. Them kids got to survive without y'all. Get them kids together. I believe in generational wealth. I'm a Russell Wilson fan because of that. Because of what he doing for future kids that ain't even his kids, but they're not even Sierra kids. But he said because they're the siblings of my child's sibling. They have generational wealth, not because of future. If we can teach these kids about making Jordan rich, because we know Michael Jordan getting that money, Nike getting that money, you know. If we can teach our kids about generational wealth, finances, life and death insurance,
take care of each other.
Yes, respecting your elders. We couldn't cuss in front of elders. I think if we get our youth back, I think that we'll be at a better place. I think we need to work on self-respect. If somebody respects themselves,
Do you love yourself?
We sending these guys out from high school straight on to college to a whole nother state with thug mentality. We can't do that. We got to change these black men. When they see black men, they should see power. It shouldn't be fear. I think you'd rather be more respected than feared. You want the power to be able to come in and move a room and change the temperature of the room. You do want that power, but you want to shift what people think when you open your mouth. You want them to think, well, shit, Danny, you got a lot of good positive things going on, and you do. But we are halfway given the chance. And black men, y'all are less given the chance. We got to teach our black men, our black youth, on how to demand a room, how to do it. I can demand a room by sitting a pistol on this table. Everybody gonna look at me and listen up. But you want to demand that room by you. You're still needing something. You're needing something. The power of self-sufficiency. You don't want to need anything. If I get hungry, I should be able to tell my body, you'll eat when I feed you. You'll eat when I feed you. That's the power of the mind. That's the power of the mindset. It's the power of self-sufficiency, of not needing something to take the room. Being a black man simply, look at Cam Newton. They say, he wear all these crazy, he take the room. He wear all these crazy, well, look at this guy's hair. He take the room. Dennis Rodman did it. He knew he wasn't going to come in there and fight you. He knew he wasn't going to come in there and shoot. So he demanded the room another way. And since you running around, oh, he gay, you went at wedding dress, he be sleeping with your fucking wife later on because he got that damn money. It's how you demand the room. What makes you you? What makes you you? All my friends wear sew-ins and their hair is so beautiful. I wear natural hair. This is me. I don't wear makeup. This is me. These are my nails. This is me. I like my little dope boy car. That is me. There's one of my cars, but I like that car because that is me. I look at it like, what makes you you? Be yourself. The reason me and Danny, we still tight, and I think we'll be tight till we're in the ground, is because Danny always Danny.
Be yourself.
Even when he get beside us, he say, shut up, Danny. I love Danny. Now I got cousins that they can't be themselves. They won't be bosses. They won't be the boss.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. If you overpowering, nobody want to be around you. If you disrespectful, you overpowering, nobody want to be around. Be yourself. Be open.
Sound like a bully to me.
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna stop before he think you siding with me.
Oh, no.
You hit that one.
Hey, everybody already know I don't like no bullies. I don't even deal with no bullies. Yeah. I always end up, even in high school.
There are bullies on the workplace, bullies in the job too. It's bullies in the job. People bully with pay. People bully with education. People say, you're beneath me. When in actuality, no, nobody's beneath anybody until they're dead and 6 feet under.
Oh, say what?
Because see, the thing about a headstone is it doesn't say you are the greatest from this year to this year. You did this, you did. It say death and birthday and a dash. And the only thing that's important is that dash. What you did in between. That's the only thing that's important. Nobody's headstone is gonna say this one was the superior one and y'all was beneath him.
You're not loving your brother. No. Just what they gonna say.
You're not loving yourself.
Soon as he stepped in the room, you started hating mad because of what he got on or what he looked like.
And don't know what he went through to get it.
Or maybe just because how he act.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, and don't know what he went through and stop killing people over cars, killing people over shoes. This damn coach down in Atlanta got killed by 2 of the youth. And then let me say this before I get off of here. Let me say this.
Stop it.
My heart, I cried. My heart goes out to the football player in Jackson County. My girls that work for me, who I love dearly, all their sons play football with this kid. This is a kid. This is not a man. One of my co-workers' son wanted to go with him, and she told him no, and her mama told him no, so he didn't get to go, and he was mad. And I just want to say that those kids that was there, even the ones who did it, these kids need mental health. Mental health is important. Mental health is important. Mental illness is real. You cannot see it. There are kids with PTSD. I am also a psych nurse. There are kids with PTSD. There are kids that snap between the ages of 18 to 22, and marijuana is a trigger. Marijuana is a trigger. Marijuana is a trigger. I used to say all the time that marijuana couldn't do no harm. It's not a gateway drug. I did not say it was a gateway drug. It's a trigger. It imbalances your chemicals. Once your chemicals are imbalanced, you react different. Some kids snap. I've seen an 18-year-old snap and pick 4 adults up while she's sitting. I said she. Kids are mentally ill, being ignored, told to get over it, go in their room, find something to do. These kids are seeing more now than we've ever seen in our life. We've never been exposed to such. Kids are being raped, molested, touched for money because we put so much importance on it. We put so much emphasis on money. Kids will do anything to get it because we say it's superior. We look down on you if you don't have on those shoes, those clothes, that belt. You don't drive that car. So some of our young guys are doing things they shouldn't for money, things that y'all don't know that they do. I've had 2 young men in their early 20s to have stitches from their damn up to their back where they've been raped. Where they've been raped, taken advantage of. Not just young female, young males. They are out here at night being raped. I have more youth mental ill patients than I have grown old ones.
Where your kids at?
And these pills.
Do you know where your kids
These pills are another thing that's taking the youth away. These Percocets.
Fentanyl.
And fentanyl is morphine. Morphine. If I came to you and asked you, would you want to party and get high on morphine? You would say no. But because I say fentanyl and you don't know what you're doing, you're taking it. And a lot of these kids have pressers at home. They ordering these drugs online. They're making their own pills. They're selling them to you. Now, when somebody buys a bad batch of $7,000, if I buy a bad batch of $7,000 worth of pills from you, I gotta get my money back.
You still gonna sell them?
I'm gonna sell them. You gonna die, but I'm gonna sell them because I gotta get my money back.
Or some of it back, so you gonna sell it for cheap.
So please,
to get rid of it.
Please, y'all, I'm begging y'all, leave these pills alone. Leave these pills alone. If you do smoke marijuana, and I know that they're legalizing it, know what you're smoking. Know what you're smoking, because this guy and that guy and this guy might not roll what you roll. They might dip and drip and everything else, but you might just like straight marijuana. And stay out of these damn hole in the walls, because when you die, they just throwing your ass outside. You ODing. Shout out to my cousin. Golly, I have lost so many people to something that came out during a pandemic. Y'all do realize this shit hit because of this pandemic. You know, it's a nuisance.
The year of the vid.
Yeah. So what I'm asking is mental illness awareness. I am asking everybody to ask somebody, how are you? How are you feeling? Don't cut them off and don't tell them how you feeling. Listen
Spread
to them.
the love.
Listen to them. Listen.
Help your brother.
And listen. Listen. Let them cry. Black men don't cry. Black men don't weep.
That was taught that way.
Not to hurt, not to voice your opinion, not to be sad, not to
But
talk.
it's okay.
Yeah, it is.
You ain't got to hold it in.
No. And my line is open. I'm Charo Randolph on Facebook. I make posts randomly, sometimes telling people to inbox me when they're feeling some type of way. I have made a post for black men to inbox me that are suffering or depressed or going through something. And I get a lot of calls through Facebook for that, about bad relationships with their mom, things they seen their mom do when they were growing up that changed how they feel as a man, how they feel about women and why they do it. I have calls from guys that ask me, why do I keep doing this girl like this? Like, why do I keep doing this?
And don't want to.
And don't want to lose her. They don't want to lose y'all. Trust me, these men know that y'all good women. You feel like you're being played. They really do love you. They don't know how to. And that is a truth, not knowing how to love yourself and somebody else. You know, that is a truth. So I think
learn to love yourself.
Mental illness, black men, mental illness, being able to cry, open up. You know, it's hard, but it's going to happen. You can do it. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Don't worry about what he's saying, what he looking at.
Yeah, it make me sad because I think about it. African American males are the leading number in suicide. African
Do you
American
believe that?
males, and at the same time, African American females lead with the most degrees on the
And most
planet.
of them, it just is a OD.
Yeah, why not
But
help
not
each other?
knowing that they wanted to OD.
Why not help each other? Why not help each other?
Help your brother.
Yeah, if you see
Lift
somebody
them
doing
up.
something that you know ain't right, don't walk off. That's what we keep doing. If you doing something wrong and I just go to another room and let you
Mind
continue
my own
on,
business.
see that minding your own business wasn't how we grew up. They told on your
Help
ways.
your brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if I see your son or your daughter doing something that I knew you wouldn't be with, you don't go for that. I'm not going, well, let me go on. Because that might be the night your child die.
Blood on your hands.
Yeah. I've worked psych, I've worked
Blood on
rehab.
your hands.
I've seen some things that would make you want to go in there and hug your kids.
And wish you would have did something different.
Yeah. Watch what you do in front of them. Watch what you say. They're sponges and they're only children for so long.
You know, you saw so much growing up.
Yeah. Now they're seeing more. These video games are showing
Internet.
more. And these movies are more
And
realistic.
video games.
And they're more realistic. It's more realistic now. And then it's a way to get away with everything now. So if a little girl want to date a grown man, it's a way to do that. If a young guy want to date an older woman, it's a way to get around it because we have social media. We have, people say, I don't do dating sites. I don't do Meet Me and all that. You do Facebook, then you do a dating site.
Your kids.
You do Facebook, you do a dating site. You know that, don't you? You know Instagram and Facebook, people link up on that. That's what it is.
Man,
That's
where
what
are
it is.
your kids?
That's the main thing. Because I'm going to tell you something.
They know.
When I was younger, when I was 12 and 13, I was tall. I'm tall anyway. I was tall and grown men would approach me. So if you do have a daughter and you think, shit, that ain't happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's done happening.
That's why I try to be on my best behavior.
It's done happening. Yeah.
It's happening.
Some of you dads who have male friends and brothers and stuff, some of you dads, my brother's friends were more scared to say shit to me than the grown men in the street.
You better pay attention.
Yeah, so new boyfriends that's not interested in you until they find out you got kids. Now they're real serious with you and they really come over there. You understand
You better
me?
pay attention.
Yeah. When you meet somebody that ain't for your kids to meet, that's for you to meet. You fuck with them, they don't. When your kids gone, then you go do what you got to do and what you want to do for you. But when them kids home, it's their house. You a guest. You are allowed to stay there. Because anything fuck up and go wrong with them, you homeless and in jail. So the main basis is we got to focus on our
house
kids.
now.
Yeah. Kids' mental illness, kids' welfare, their well-being, their health. They're just everything. Education. All three of my girls graduated high school, and one I don't thank the Lord. They're self-sufficient. They take care of themselves. I help them if they need it. But, other than that, they watch me work. They watch me, as my baby girl say, get it out the mud. But focus on your kids.
You dudes.
Yeah, and guys, stop being you. Stop being a fool.
Stop.
Tell them.
Help your sister.
Yeah, stop. Don't be no fool. I got the world's
She don't need
greatest
to
brother.
take care of you.
I got the world's greatest brother. I would say I'm single, but I don't know who's gonna see this.
We're gonna take that one day at a time.
But I can't say due to my brothers, I got 4 brothers. I don't have to work for 2 days a week. I'm gonna tell you that. Not eat like I want, not eat good. Okay, so and I
Love
got my
yourself.
kids. That's right. So brothers, look out for your sisters. Sisters, look out for your brothers. If
The
you got
choices
$1,
you
you got
make.
50 cents. That's right.
Today,
Stop.
going right back.
Stop making bad decisions.
Stop hating your brother and your sister.
And I got a son in prison.
Do you understand that?
Mhm.
Lift one another up.
Help your uncles. Check on your
We
uncles.
have our
Check
own
on your aunts.
spaceships one day.
Check on your elderly. Check on your aunts, your uncles. Check on your family. Check on your cousins. Check on your people. Call people.
Once in
Check
a while,
on them. Yeah. Check
I just
on
want to
them.
say I love you. I was thinking about you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've called people that have been sitting at home waiting on the way to get prescriptions. I've called people that's been sitting at home wondering what they're going to eat. Nobody had called them. I popped up on people. I do things that I don't even speak on because people will say you are a complete fucking idiot.
Just
But I
spread some
do it
love.
because I love people. I
Spread
love
a
people.
little love,
Yeah.
just to one person.
Yeah. I love people. I love
One person.
everybody. You know,
You scared to show some love?
you gotta love somebody. If you can't love, you can't love yourself.
Oh no, I love. I'm too vulnerable. Oh, somebody gonna do something
Yeah.
to me. Oh no, I can't
Love,
do it.
love is one thing that ain't gonna cost you. You
Not
don't
a
have to
damn
pay
thing.
for it. You don't have to pay for it. You can love a complete stranger by greeting them. You can smile. You can change somebody's day. You can just fill somebody up, just letting them know
Stop
you
being
see
mad
them.
all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even if you're rich, dude, you ain't gotta be mad all the time.
Cause guess what? If you pay them or don't pay them, you still gonna live. You ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna die.
Spread a little love.
Anger clogs the arteries. Heart disease, and diabetes is
Hypertension.
and let me say this. I don't know if I can or not. I don't know. But
Man, better pay
inbox
attention.
me if you have any medical problems like far as diabetes, heart disease, blood pressure, which is the leading cause of our deaths. Hypertension. I will come to your house, check your blood pressure. I will come to your house off the record blood sugar. I know I ain't supposed to do it, but I will come to your house and do that. And I'm here. I'm here for my black community. And
We
you
can
don't
make
owe
it
me
happen.
shit. You don't owe me anything.
Do you understand?
You don't owe me nothing. You feeling dizzy? Mama in there feeling dizzy. Things don't feel right. Call me. I'm gonna come and do a whole set of vitals.
How
It's
they gonna get
simple.
with you?
Inbox me. Charo Randolph. Charo Randolph. I look just like I look on Facebook because I don't have no pizzazz, no makeup, no
Randolph.
fillers.
Shiro.
That's right. Any questions? Don't call me about no
No
STDs.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, let me say this too.
No bullshit.
Let me say this because it's a medical fun fact that they just sent us in an email. Anyway, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and I want to say syphilis. Anyway, they're treating them with antibiotics, but the antibiotics ain't working. It's coming back. So just so y'all know, FYI, I don't know what we're gonna do with that information, but yeah, they can't understand it. They can't
Stay
explain
your
it.
ass at
I
home.
wonder if it got something to do with that vaccine. Yeah.
Stay your ass at home.
Yeah. Play it safe. Use protection. Lambskin.
Simple.
If you irritate easily, I hear all the time, I can't wear no rubber. I irritate. And girls say, I can't be with nobody with no
Well,
rubber.
you just better have one.
Let me tell you, use lambskin.
Or
Use
don't
a
do
sheet.
nothing at all.
Yeah. It's something or nothing.
It's okay.
It's something or nothing.
Just say no.
We leading with the HIV. And they done closed Atlanta Medical, so please don't think you're going to run to Atlanta sick because everybody going to Grady. And Grady ain't going to be able to handle everybody because guess what? Guess who's not going to Grady? Us, the nurses.
But check this out. Guess who overdid? Overdose.
Yeah.
Overdose more than Grady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Athens, Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely on that
And
boy.
you may be in a county that don't really care about you. It's election year too. Don't get in no trouble.
Please don't get in no trouble.
I don't understand why people are doing it. Them two boys shot that college kid. It's too much to look out for y'all. So mental health, finances, blood pressure, diabetes, incarceration, finances, credit score.
Can you do that? Can you work on that? Just one thing at a time. Then work on the next.
Yep. Piggyback.
You ain't got to do all that at the same time. Just pick out what you think you can handle right now.
Live below your means. Save money. Live below your means because I refuse to die in this country. I'm leaving. I'm not dying here. I'm going to Jamaica and I'm going to open up a little small health clinic. That's what I'm going to do.
You better be saving some money.
Yeah.
When our kids get older.
But I'm going to tell you why black people can't save money because we refuse to live together. Let me tell you something why they got us. They got us because we refuse to live together. So if you set the rent at $1,600, you can drive black people out of your county. One thing about the black race, they do not band together or unite. So if you have a neighborhood you don't want them in, set the rent based on the shit around it, like Athens Bone and Joint. This is what the doctors make here, so we're going to charge this in rent in this area. You understand me?
Pay attention.
That doctor lives in Atlanta, okay? So this is how you can gentrify. So if you shoot him and he shoots you, then the value of that property go down. Tom comes in, buy and put Starbucks there, okay? So now you're no longer 815 or whatever address you want to use. So what I say is unite, save your money.
Please.
Save your money. Pick who you can stand to live with and live with.
Please.
Live with them, cause in a minute it's gonna be $2,300 rent for
Please.
one man. Cause that woman in there gonna say, "You pay the rent, you the man of the house." That's impossible, baby. I don't give a damn if you got a dick that hit the floor when your pants come off. You can't pay no $2,300 damn rent faithfully every fucking 30 days. Unless you're doing something you ain't got no business. Who the hell paying this rent? Get together. Worry about your credit.
Do you understand?
To get in a rundown apartment, you gotta have a 600 credit score. So don't get out here and fuck your credit up and think you're gonna be able to. No.
What you gonna do?
You're gonna be homeless.
You gonna be robbing.
Mm-hmm. And hell, you're gonna be practicing. Because the motherfucker you robbing paying $2,300 in rent.
Get locked up for nothing.
And you're gonna have to sit there, because guess what? You are a chick. When you go to jail, you're a chick. Your ass sitting in let me tell you something. When y'all come to drug rehab facility,
They making money off your stupidness.
$1,100 a night. Do you understand me? You can go in there and run your head into that wild pitch. They don't care. They're getting a check. $1,100 a night.
You being stupid.
Yeah. So hell, if they can lock you up, then they gonna smoke a pot. They take off of you and keep whatever.
They just people like you and me.
They're the largest gang. They work off of feeling.
You and me. Yeah. They do the same things that you and me we do.
Yeah.
You have to. Some of them act like they gods.
Because in their mind they have a God mentality. Nurses do that too. Nurses do that too. Doctors do that too. They think they God. They think they got the power to save. Some people will take you to the brink of fucking death just to save you, so they can say, "I'm a super nurse."
So love yourself and your brother.
And take care of yourself. Look out for each other.
Main thing. Where your kids at? Do you understand it? Pay attention. And I ain't talking about to us.
They leaving them for Young Blue.
But what's going on?
And them to raise. Young Blue can't raise your kids. Rick Ross can't raise your fucking.
That's who raising them.
That's who raising Drake raising them.
You too.
Drake raising them. My kids could cook a whole Sunday meal when they were 12. They could cook a whole Sunday meal. You know
watch
that.
Who they talking to.
Yeah. Give them life skills, people skills, survival skills, how to be able to wash.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Who the parent?
Yeah.
You don't want to do what?
Be able to pay bills. Be able to damn add and do money, do finances. You know, prepare your kids for the future, because they're going to swallow them up, baby. It's about the economy. The economy runs the world. That's who run the world. Money. You either got it or you don't. And if you don't have it, that's fine. Have good credit. You can be broke.
Can you get you some credit?
Mm-hmm. Good credit. You can start.
Can you
with
start paying some of that stuff off and get you some credit?
Go to Bad Cop, Farmer's Furniture. Get you a damn bed. Start with a $600 bed. That's on your damn credit.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
You gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah. We
always out the means.
There are black people with 800 credit scores.
Talk to your brother.
We do exist.
He might get mad. Apologize to him.
Yeah.
But keep that real to him.
Love.
Ain't that wrong with it?
Yeah. Love.
Definitely better than drugs.
Yeah. Love.
Man, love your brother.
It sees all.
Hey,
I'm so glad that you allowed me to come and say so much, and I appreciate y'all having me. I'm Charo Randolph on Facebook, Charo Randolph on IG, Charo Randolph on Snapchat. CR Health and Wellness is my business.
Say it again.
CR Health and Wellness. That's what Charo Randolph is. And that is a business. I do have EIN, and I am legal.
Very legal. Legal and legal. Don't play no game.
No.
Please,
I don't.
Hey, love your brother.
Yes. And we do love y'all. We love y'all.
I can't say it enough.
We love y'all.
Because we hate to be so close.
UGA, that's that underground Athens. That's that underground. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. Sometimes you get to past the ones you see on the way back down. It's a long way up, it's a long way down. You got the